Hello guys, my name is DJ. I am Malik's gay boyfriend. Thank you so much for joining us today.
And I'm Malik, back with another video, and we're gonna be doing a Q&A for you today with DJ and Sassy. Sassy's gonna be in my video today. But to kick into it, I guess I'll start off with the questions that you guys submitted through. I start off by starting off with the questions that you guys submitted to me through the app first. You guys submitted some on Instagram. Most of them came from Tumblr. I didn't even know you guys followed me on Tumblr. Don't be looking at the questions because yours are.
Alright, fine, Agginess.
Actually, I think we'll start off to mix it up. We'll start off with your questions.
Great.
And if you guys are wondering who's in the back, that's my boy Vic with the camera. I know you guys been watching me post like photos that look professionally edited. Those are for you know, thanks of my light crew back here too. We got Kalia on the photography right now. We got Maddie sitting back here too. You guys will meet them afterwards. I'll show you. But it's gonna be great. They're filming a little surprise. We came across this because Kalia was walking on Main Street and she just so happened to bump into me, and we did a little interview, and now here we are. We're not gonna get into the details of it because you guys will just have to wait.
I
just
never knew that.
Yeah.
I thought this was all planned.
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
it wasn't
okay.
planned. So, all right. Your first question was, if you had advice for anyone having trouble understanding, you know, what I'm going through as like, so usually I'll go up to people and, you know, I'll be like, they'll say that they don't have, like, they don't understand the whole transgender thing. You know, you just run into people that are ignorant, and they're like, oh, I don't understand it, or you'll always be a female, or they're just like...
It's not for them to understand. That's your life. If that's what you want to do and that's what you're going to do to be happy, be all for it. Fuck what anybody else got to say. That's my advice for that.
That didn't answer the question.
What was the question?
I appreciate your advice. What would you say to somebody who doesn't understand what I'm going through? Like, the ignorant people out there that are just like, you know, they don't want to understand it just because they're just not, you know, for change, no change.
It's the same thing when it comes to them being in jail and fucking dudes, or them having kids out of wedlock, or whatever the case may be. Like, everyone has their own opinions. Everyone's entitled to them. They all may not be what you want to hear, but that's their opinion. But, like, I still stand by what I said earlier. Fuck what anybody got to say. Don't worry about what nobody else think of you. Do what you gotta do to be happy.
So heart-touching.
You are such...
Next. Do you agree that I'm still the same person?
If I'm being honest, no. I do not see Monique no more at all. Like,
so wait. So pause. Tell them
the backstory.
How you found out.
So I had moved to Hartford. I had always known Mo because both of our brothers used to play with each other outside. Ooh, wow. Play outside. So I knew her through passing. So I moved to Hartford. I come back. I'm chilling with my neighbor. And he's like, oh, let's chill with Malik. I'm like, who's Malik? And then he's like, you know Malik. You know who Malik is. I said, brother. I'm like, I thought he had a sister. I didn't know he had a brother. So then he shows me a picture of this fool right here. And I'm like, oh my God. My Momo. She doing it. I was so happy. So yeah.
That was your first reaction?
That was my first reaction.
What picture did you see? Like,
you...
Was it like in like beginning of the transition?
No. It was actually the beach picture.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Like sports bra and all?
No, you didn't have the sports bra. You had the... What is that?
The KT
black
tape?
Yeah.
Oh, so when I had like the waves and everything. Oh.
Yeah.
So that's the first time you knew? Damn. Yeah,
Yep.
That's like...
Last one.
That's like a year in the transition, so I understand you left seeing me with the bun and the half up. I always used to have the designs.
Yeah, I just thought you was a full hard stud. Then I come back and you
I thought I was a full hard stud. that too. Would you ever date a trans man?
Yes, I would date a trans man.
And then the second part, would you see it as you're dating a trans man, or did you just see it as like...
I see it as me dating a human. I don't put labels on things. Like, I just see myself as a human trying to find love from another human, whether that be a guy, a girl, trans, or whatever. Like,
so, I'll mix it up and I'll answer a few. Take the pressure off you. Don't give me the juicy one that you thought of earlier. Because we were in cricket and he goes, I got a question. And I was like, save it for the video just because I wanted you guys to get the same reaction that I'm going to get. He says it's personal.
It really is. All my questions are personal. I'm asking all the questions that everybody wants to ask, but it's probably too scared to ask, so.
All the information, I know surely all the information I was looking for being trans wasn't on the internet. Like, I wanted to know if you could pick the size of your stuff down there.
You could, right?
As long as you say that for the questions. So I wanted to know a lot of things. I wanted to know about bottom growth. I wanted to know about, all of that. And I never found the answers.
Oh, so I don't gotta keep it PG-13.
Yeah, so we're gonna put it right here.
Then. Oh, I got questions. We ready?
From here on out, we're about 9 minutes.
All right. So my first question. So who was the hardest at accepting your transition?
Boom. I think the hardest accepting my transition was personally, like family or just in general?
In general.
I think my mom was the hardest person. I think my mom was the hardest person. But I see her understanding and I know why. Because you're going to know this now. But if you're watching, I know you will be watching. But, so, before I came out, probably a year before I came out, and I would always cry at night, and I was just the only thing I could not wrap myself around was that's the only thing that pushed me not to come out was my mom, because I didn't know how she was gonna take it, and I knew that personally I knew personally for me that if I had a daughter or a son or anything and they came out, I just couldn't wrap myself around the fact that she was just you spent 9 months carrying what you thought, you found out that it was going to be a female, a girl, and then you spent all this time thinking of a name. That's what got me. I was like, she probably spent so much, she told me she's going to name it, and I was just like, if I thought 9 months when I was going to name my kid, and then, I was obviously, younger, the first thing I was thinking about my transition was just, I wasn't thinking about full in detail, so I was just she spent so long, thinking about, naming me this one thing and, buying baby clothes and all these girl things. And, I was just that's going to be a big change for her to take in.
Aww,
and I would cry every night. I was just I can't change my name. I'm going to be a guy named Malik. With that being said, she fully is a part of the transition now. She's one of my biggest supporters.
Man down.
And that's in anything, mom always got your back.
Yes.
So that's in anything. So she definitely came around, and I also had to understand with myself that even though I was ready for this transition, whether it was my mom, my brother, friend or family, they weren't going to be on board, as quickly as I wanted them to be. Yeah. And I did not realize, come to that until, now when everybody started coming around. Everybody comes around at their own pace, whether it's friends, family, I still have people coming around to this day. I still have people who don't come around, and, it is what it is. I'm happy.
Brush them off.
I'm happy, and that's all that matters. I don't hate anybody that doesn't, agree with my transition. All that I ask is...
My second question for you is you have been in a relationship for a little while now, and I don't know if they know this, but I do already. You are still in transition for, your bottom half or whatever. So how has your sex life been?
My sex life is great. So a lot of people don't understand that, it also, one thing before I even say this, is it is very interesting to, Kalia.
Oh shit.
Please don't cut that out.
My film crew knocked the little thing, it's alright.
Oh my gosh.
But it is interesting to have walked like the streets of the world and like traveled and just, you know, wake up every day as female and you walk past females or just walk past people in general and you have one mentality because you're female. To have walked the streets now and to just like I walk past a female or like I walk past like a guy or like anything in general and then you just have like a total different mentality. And it's not that I'm trying to justify how cis men think. But, like, when I walk past someone, I'm just like, that thought never popped in my head. I'm just like, the things I think of. But to get to the sex life is great. It wasn't, you know, great at first because I was just, like, insecure. And I still am. But the sex life is good.
So, my next question. Would you ever date a man?
I would date a man. I am
straight or gay?
I am pansexual, and I would date whatever I'm attracted to. So if I'm attracted to, I don't put a label, like you said. I don't put a label on anything. So if I happen to fall in love with a guy, if I happen to fall in love with trans guy, female, trans woman, whatever it is. That's what it is. A midget, whatever. Whatever. Love is like love. So,
you know.
Love is love. Just get comfy, Kalia. Just get comfy. And there's Kalia, since you haven't met her. A couple that I got from you guys that weren't for him, that were also for me, is some basic ones. Where are you from? I am from Middletown, Connecticut. Boom. I need to get that out of here. I'm sure we all agree. So, one of our camera guys... Come in here.
What's up, guys? I'm from Paris. Middletown is a bit lost. That's very true. It's a nice city.
Wait, he's from where?
Paris and he came to Middletown.
Yeah. You know, shit happens. It's, I think I like it as much as you like it.
Like, shit. You came here from Paris?
He came from Paris.
Oh my God. You could have at least went to New Haven. You came to Middletown.
So yes, I am from Middletown, Connecticut. I was born and raised here. What was your starting dose of tea? My starting dose of tea is still my current dose. You guys see me do my tea shot, and for you guys that don't know, my dose is still 0.5 milliliter, 0.5. That probably won't change just because it's just been so consistent. I'm doing well with my levels in tea and everything like that. So it probably won't change.
So... when you do, you know, get your girl removed and all of that, how big do you want your mans?
Yeah, you was waiting for that one.
Okay.
I think I want like 6.5.
6.5 what, inches?
Centimeters. Yes, inches.
That's nothing. You need to go big or go home.
Bigger or go home? What you taking, like 7.5, 8?
Oh, yeah, you... Yes.
I got you.
So, you need to be looking at the 8, 9 range if you trying to be big.
That's a lot of skin.
I'm just saying, like, I know for me that's the only one that could be able to rock these waters. So a lot of people.
You want to rock my waters? Because his size. You're telling me what size I need.
If you want a big man's, yeah, 8, 9 region.
I guess.
Oh my God.
I guess that's what I'm going with.
Does that extend?
No.
Probably a little bit more than your remote over there.
He's serious.
I'm dead serious. Damn, y'all make me sound like I ain't got no walls over here. Like, damn. My next question is, where do you see yourself going with your life? What are your goals?
Currently, you guys know I'm at Cricket. I'm also at FedEx now.
Exactly.
I'm into anything technology, related. So I want to go to school for software or app development. I'm interested in building apps, software. I already fixed phones and all that. Got my mechatronics license, so I want to get into, the hard details. I want kids. I want a family. Has always been my dream. I need a family. I need some little mini-me's running around. Yeah, I want to finish school, and I want a family. Those are my two dreams.
I just don't want to die.
I don't want to die either.
So to go back to the, because I know you have the, I call it prosthetic, but the, the thing.
Packer.
Yeah. How do you enjoy intercourse, Malik?
So they make a lot of things for trans guys. A lot of things. And one of those things that I use, well, two of those things. So they sell something called an STP, which most trans guys usually use, and it's a 3-in-1. So you can pack, pack is like, so you just get that like, bulge, whatever in your pants. So you can pack, you can pick. When you pack, you can pick, what you want to show out with that day. So, you can do that. You can stand and pee with it. So that's very convenient. Before I had an STP, usually it's a little awkward because you're going in a men's bathroom and they're listening. So as soon as they see feet under there and you're just sitting, I'm pretty sure I get the look when I got out of the stall when I didn't use an STP. Now I do. So I can stand, pee, I can play is, the sex part, and then you can pack with it. And they go anywhere from 5 to 10, 11, There's
10, 11.
There's no size in China.
Speaking of bathrooms, which bathroom do you use now?
I use the men's bathroom, and before, I didn't start using the men's bathroom until I was like 6 months in transition, because that's when like my physical features started showing, and I did try to use the men's bathroom, because you're just like, you're on T, and you're just like, I want to be a part of, like,
I go in whatever bathroom is there quickest, and how bad I have to go to the bathroom. You know how many times I've been in the women's bathroom before?
I got looks. This is different. I got looks, and I came out of that men's bathroom like 3 months on T. 3 months on T, you can't see nothing but a voice change. So I just look like, like a stud walking in the bathroom. And I walked out, and it was just like, just looking at me walk out. So, I use a men's bathroom now. Sometimes I don't really use a urinal because, guys tend to
look.
Yeah. And I'm just like,
hi.
You're that creep.
I'm that guy.
Tend to look. Have you watched Malik's videos?
No. Well, yes. Now I have. It took me a little while. Over a year of you being on testosterone.
Oh, yeah. Going from like...
your voice, your voice changing, all of that.
Was it hard for you to get used to the pronouns, or is it still hard for you?
At first it was, and Malik knows this because, again, I was so used to Monique. So I think it took me maybe 2 or 3 days to kind of get it all together, but I got it down packed now.
Did you lose friends or others? I... lost some friends. But if I lost friends, they weren't my friends. And even if, I'm not even that type of person now that's really out there and, claims or, like, jacks people as my friends just because you never know, like, what they doing in the background. You never know what they're saying.
Am I your friend?
You are.
Okay.
You are. I trust you. Whoever left, that's where you belong. What was the hardest part of your transition? My hardest part of my transition was probably just expecting people to be on board as I was, like, mostly on board. I feel like when I was, like, 2 months in my transition, personally, when you take your first T shot, you just, like, I feel like I'm 2 years on T, but visually... You can't expect to, like, just walk into a restaurant or walk into somewhere and people just be like, hello, sir.
Not the America we live in.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And I learned that the hard way. When are you having top surgery? I just had my top surgery consultation. It went really smooth. I brought my brother and a friend of mine there. They showed me, how my chest was going to look. I took off my shirt. They showed me, how long I'll be in the hospital. But now all I'm waiting for are the letters to be approved through my insurance, and then from there, whether I'm going to be fully covered or not, I'll be paying for, a portion of it. Phalloplasty, which is bottom surgery. I don't have any plans for that right now just because usually insurances don't cover that. So I have to pay for that out of pocket, and I have...
How much is that?
It ranges anywhere from 8,000 to, up. So it's pricey. You really have a book written on you? I did. The name of the book is Sticks and Stones by Emily Bazelon. Get your copy on Amazon.
Alright, you getting bars and shit now? I see you.
Let's see. Bottom, I think the only other one was bottom growth. So bottom growth, when people refer to bottom growth, they're referring to basically what happens is like your female parts, your clitoris like grows out. And what they do is that's how they have to like start the construction.
That's the surface.
Yeah, that's the base of the schlong. So I did have bottom growth. Everybody experiences bottom growth eventually. Some, are like 6 months into the transition. Some are 3 months. But over the time, it probably won't grow out more than like 3 inches. So probably like where your knuckle extends on your finger, probably, maybe. But like, I don't know. Some people's grow out enough where like you can stand and pee without like a pack or anything. Like you just stand and pee.
Okay.
So,
Here, sis.
Feeling, you can feel everything, you get like morning wood, you get all that. So like, be some hard mornings, literally.
How do you, follow a question on that?
Or
if wifey was riding you, you could still ejaculate.
Yes.
Oh, so you offended, you do get your happy in there. Okay.
You get we get our happy in there. So you can still like ejaculate, but obviously if you had like bottom surgery, it's gonna be, you have a better feeling, like you getting like
all that,
yeah.
And one more follow-up, because I feel like just people need to know this in general. I know the answer to this, but can a trans man get a straight woman pregnant?
A trans man cannot get a female pregnant. Trans men will usually, if they do plan on having kids in the future, they'll what they call like freeze your eggs before you start testosterone. So like personally for me, before I started testosterone, they like told you, you're not gonna be able to have kids like 2 weeks after your shots, because you're losing all your estrogen. And everything like that. Your eggs are like no good after. There's really nothing in there. So you do have to either freeze your eggs or like harvest them, and if you want to carry them yourself, you can do so, but you cannot get another female pregnant. I don't have any more questions at all. I told you guys that I've been missing in action. I've just been working a lot. I work like 14 hours a day now, Monday through Friday. I'm not working currently at my other job right now because I dropped a box on it. I tore my tendons in my hand, so I'll be having surgery soon. I had my top surgery consultation.
Big baby.
I had a birthday. I'm 21 now. But yeah, that's where I've been at, guys. If you guys got any requests for other videos, because I surely am tired of doing Q&As all the time. You guys enjoyed the little taste trip challenge I did. I can do more videos like that, order some stuff for you guys. But yeah, we're gonna close this out. You guys got some juicy information that I know you guys usually don't find anywhere else. I'm pretty sure you guys learned some new things about me. I'm pretty sure he helped, because he was just explicit, and this video went from PG
the people want to know, darling. You gotta let the people know.
Get your parents to watch this video, or you know how when you click the video and it says please sign in to verify.
Yes.
I gotta put that on this video now. Alright, but we're gonna close out this video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys got the information you wanted. And I hope you guys enjoyed meeting DJ. He's a character for you. And we will be seeing more of you, right? Because I'm pretty sure they love you.
Thank you. As long as you guys want to see me, I will make an effort so you guys can.
Yes, and you know what to already tell them to do. Like,
subscribe, all that good shit. Notifications.
Comment, post notifications. And we'll be back with another one. Bye.